Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about fundamental rights. In this video, we are going to see what are fundamental rights, why they are called fundamental rights, historical background, features, location, classification and fundamental rights in details. So the first question is, what are fundamental rights? Fundamental rights are the basic human rights which are given to all the citizens by the Indian Constitution, and they are applied without any discrimination on the basis of race, gender, religion, etc. Then, why they are called fundamental rights? Because they are guaranteed by the Constitution and they are justifiable in nature. Now let us see the historical background. So the fathers of Constitution were inspired by Magna Carta of England, Bill of Rights of USA, French Declaration of Rights and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights adopted by UNO. Because of British government and administration for more than 2 centuries, it created an urge to give the citizens of India with the freedom to participate in the democratic nation process. So, while framing the Constitution of India, a subcommittee was appointed under the chairmanship of J.B. Kripalani to identify, enumerate, and suggest the inclusion of fundamental rights in the Indian Constitution. And Annie Besant's Commonwealth of Bill of 1925 and Nehru Report of 1928 are the guiding principles to these fundamental rights of the India. Now, we adopted the fundamental rights from the Bill of Rights Acts of USA Constitution. Now, let us see the features of fundamental rights. They are justifiable in nature, essential for the development of individual. They preserve the human dignity and they are not absolute. They are available to every citizen without any discrimination. Now, where are these fundamental rights are located in Indian Constitution? So, the fundamental rights are incorporated in Part 3 of the Constitution from Article 12 to Article 35. Now, Article 12, it says that the state includes the government and parliament of India, government and legislature of each state and all local authorities. Article 13 deals with the laws which are inconsistent with the fundamental rights. Now let us see the classification of fundamental rights. So, the fundamental rights are classified into 6: right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, and right for constitutional remedies. Now let us learn about fundamental rights in detail. So from Article 14 to Article 18 it deals with right to equality. Whereas Article 14 states that the state shall not deny any person equality before law and equal protection of law. Article 15 states that the state shall not discriminate against any person on the grounds of caste, religion, gender, caste, etc. Article 16 states that there shall be an equality of opportunity to all the citizens in the matter of employment. Article 17 abolishes untouchability and its practice in any form is forbidden and it is a punishable offence. And Article 18 says that no title shall be given to the citizens. So, Article 19 to 20 deals with right to freedom, whereas Article 19 gives 6 kinds of liberties to citizens. They are right to freedom of speech and expression, to assemble peacefully and without arms, to form associations and unions, to move freely throughout the territory of India, to reside and settle in any parts of the territory of India, and to practice, profess, to carry any occupation, trade, or business. So, Article 20 states that no person shall be convicted for any offence except for the violation of the law. Article 21 states no person shall be deprived of his life or personal liberty, which is also called as right to life. Article 21A is the right to education, where the state shall provide free and compulsory education to all the children between the age of 6 to 14 years. And Article 22 states that no person shall be detained into custody without being informed. And Article 23 and 24 deals with right against exploitation, where Article 23 says trafficking human beings and vigor and other similar forms of forced labor are prohibited. And Article 24 says that no children below the age of 14 years shall be employed to work in factory or mine or any hazardous employment. So, Articles 25 to 28 deals with right to freedom of religion, where Article 25 gives freedom to profess, propagate, and practice any religion of their choice. Article 26 gives the freedom to establish and maintain institutions which are of religious and charitable purposes, to manage its own affairs in religious matters, and to own and acquire movable and immovable property, and to administer such property in accordance with the law. Article 27 states that no person shall be compelled to pay taxes for maintenance of any particular religion. And Article 28 states that no religious instruction shall be provided in any educational institutions. Now, Article 29 and 30 deals with cultural and educational rights, where Article 29 states that any citizens who has distinct language, script or culture, they have the right to conserve the same, and no one shall be denied admission into any educational institutions. And Article 30 gives rights to minorities, to establish and administer the educational institutions of their choice. So the last one is right to constitutional remedies, which is in Article 32, where when you feel that your fundamental rights are violated, then you can approach the court and the court will enforce your fundamental rights in 5 forms, like habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, certiorari, and quo warranto. Let us learn about them in detail in the next video. So this is about fundamental rights. I hope you understood what are fundamental rights, and thank you so much for listening to this video. Have a great day.